Hello, my lovelies. I am having a good day, thank you. Okay. Cutie cutie. Tiffany, I wouldn't be able to answer that. I don't see specific people like that, my lovely, so I'm not the psychic for you on that question. Cutie cutie, may I know A's feelings towards you? Okay. Cutie cutie, are you in contact with your person? Because I got walking away here, so I don't know if you're in no contact because he walked away and that's what he's thinking about, or whether you're in contact and he's thinking of walking away. You walked away, okay, sort of. So that is, he's not very impressed by that, if you get what I mean. He's quite straight faced there. There is happiness between you. You can have him if you want, Spirit is saying, but he's not feeling very amused by the fact that you've sort of walked away, if you like. So it's not really giving me what his feelings are, because I've only got 3 cards, so I have to go by what Spirit brings out. So just, you know, sort of perhaps using his intuition, wondering why you did it, not feeling very happy here, like I say, about you walking away there. He does have feelings for you, though, with that Queen of Cups. He does have feelings for you still. Okay. Priyanka, will you get married to Utkarsh? Well, I only do my readings up to a year. So let's see what Spirit brings out. Gotta go back to your question. Right. Are you in no contact at the moment, Priyanka? Hello, Addison, my lovely. You're in contact. Well, I've got separation here and distant horizons. So he may not be the person that you marry, because there's something, marriage for you is in the distance. Okay, there's separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Perhaps he has to is he with somebody else that he needs to separate from, rather than the two of you separating? That card can come out if he needs to separate from someone in order to be with you. So is he with somebody else at the moment? But we do have Sage here. So the Sage is a wise man, as you know. He is writing a book here. So you can, it's up to you. You're writing your story. You're writing your love story. The universe isn't doing it for you. You are. So if he's with somebody else and he needs to separate from them first to be with you, then it's going to be a little while before the two of you get married. If the two of you are in contact, there may be a little blip coming up. It may not be him that you marry. Okay. Varshi, current energy between Pisces and me. Okay, for you, Varshi. Priyanka, no ma'am, my answer yes, yeah, no. What's that mean? Yes, he's with somebody else and he needs to separate from them to be with you. Yes, you know, doesn't make sense. Right, Varshi, you and current energy between Pisces and you. There's false person here. So there may be false people around you. You may be thinking that he's lying to you. He may think that you're lying to him. Clearly decide what you want so that it can come to you soon. Sort of both stuck in your own mental thoughts here. Stuck in your own mental prison because of what you're thinking. So with this empty plate here, Spirit always says you're starving yourself of the love that you want, because you're not looking at the loving energy. You're just looking at what you don't have or things that aren't going very well between you. So not a lot of good energy between you at the moment, my lovely. Okay, Koti, please don't let it be the same question as before. Oh, Stormy. got you first. Sorry, I didn't realise you paid. Then Laura. And then Coty. Okay. Right, Stormy, let's do yours then. Sorry. Energy update on JW. Do, 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 do. Okay, he's still feeling stuck here about a problem, Stormy. He's very much in his head here. He is trying to overcome them, but the problems that are around him are doing his head in, basically, here. Okay, so yeah, he's still got that problem, Stormy, whatever it is around him, but he is sort of getting on top of it, if you like, or will start to. For you, make sure that you're not judging the situation or him, you know, oh, well, if you did this or if you did that, or, oh, other people shouldn't be doing this and shouldn't be doing that. You know, there's no judgment here. Thank you very much. Remember to keep working on your self-concept. That should be 80% of your focus in your day, or 90%, not him. Okay, he is coming towards you, or you may take a trip in order to see each other, or he may come to see you, or, you know, even if it's in your hometown or whatever. For you, just carry on being strong. Stop following the sheep. Make sure that you're following your heart and have that strength, courage and confidence here. So if there are problems, you know, the problems that are going on around him, and you're hearing things on social media, keep your beak out, in other words, is what Spirit is telling you here. Stop judging, okay, because it's not doing any good. It's making you take your energy off you and what you should be focusing on and following the sheep. Okay. Laura. Right, okay. Laura. You will be back together. Okay, but you need to relax. You are trying to force the 3D. So whether you're sending him messages, whether you're reacting to what's going on, what's being said, you've got to stop that. Okay, for your own health and the baby's health for a start. Now, I had a success story yesterday with one of my clients whose person left her 3 years ago and was with a third party. And despite everything over the years of what's been said, what's going on, okay, right up to even this summer, she started mentoring and having readings with me as well earlier this year. She was crying all the time. She was desperate all the time. This is never going to happen. I'm seeing that he's happy with the third party. I'm seeing this. I'm seeing that. I'm being told this. I'm being told that. This is never going to happen. And I was like, it is. Okay, every time I'm doing a reading for you, it's showing he is not happy with the third party. He doesn't want to be there. He wants to be with you. But no, everybody was saying he's happy with the third party. He's happy with the third party. So I said to her, you've got to stop obsessing and stressing, because you're pushing with your energy being negative. It's pushing him away. He can't come forward because your energy is pushing him away. Work on yourself, take your energy off him, work on yourself and see yourself as already being together. So that's what she did. She got to a point where she really didn't care. She knew he was hers, but she wasn't bothered by it. She wasn't reacting to what anybody was saying. She wasn't reacting to the 3D, because as far as she was concerned, they were already together. And he fucking showed up at Christmas. He's moved back in. So I am telling you, all of these cards are telling you that he will come to you, okay, wanting to be with you here, okay, but, you know, putting down roots together. You're on the right path, okay, but you really need to focus on yourself. You need to start being happy and doing things for you. He is not your savior. He is not going to make you happy, whole and complete. You have to make yourself happy, whole and complete. And love yourself. And here, okay, ignore the flirt bit, but extend your light-hearted energy. Your energy is so heavy and full of anger and resentment and sorrow and upset that there is no way his energy can come forward. Energy is like magnets, and when you've got the wrong ends together, doesn't matter how much you try and force those magnets together, they will not stick until you've got the right ends together and they click. Your energy is repelling his energy, so there's no way he can come forward and offer you what you want, because in your thoughts, you're cussing and swearing and having a fucking meltdown. You have to get out of that energy. You can't expect to see anything change, because even if he did come forward and say, you know what, I'll give you everything you want, and you're like in panic mode, it will fall apart. So why did it fall apart in the first place? What were your thoughts? What were you thinking about him? What did you think about the relationship? What, you know, how do you want him to be treating you? It is your assumptions of things, what you assume, what you believe in, what you're telling yourself that is creating. And Spirit is saying, you're in the wrong energy, my lovely. You're doing more damage to yourself than you are good. So chill out, have fun. He will come back. I am telling you that now. So just know that it's done and start looking after you and the baby. Take your focus off him. Take him off your pedestal. You're on your pedestal. Your baby is next. He's big enough and ugly enough to take care of himself. So start shifting your thoughts. How do you think and feel about yourself? Are you telling yourself that you're fucking a goddess? That you are first best, and of course you're always chosen and prioritized and important? You're beautiful. Why the fuck wouldn't he want to be with you? Okay, he's only got eyes for you. He absolutely loves you and adores you. When you think of him, what are you thinking? Oh my God, we are in such a loving, happy, committed relationship with each other. We just, you know, have such a perfect life together. We're a happy family together. Start shifting your thoughts to what you do want, as if you have it now, instead of running around like a headless chicken, because the longer you run around like a headless chicken, the longer it will take for you to see any changes. So start pulling your energy off him and start doing things for you and the baby. Your baby is your priority. You are your priority. You don't chase. He chases you and pursues you, which he will do. So stop trying to blow up his phone with messages. Stop thinking of him in a negative way and start to shift the way you're thinking about him. And be patient, Spirit is saying. You're not being patient enough. You're trying to manipulate and listen to what everybody's saying, and you're talking to family and friends, and you're just keeping the same negative crap in place, Spirit is saying. You're just talking the same negative shit. So Spirit is saying your energy is not lined up to what you want. Okay. Oh, Cody, my lovely, my lovely, my lovely, my lovely, my lovely, my lovely, my lovely. Right, Cody, Spirit is saying this is the last reading they're going to do on you and C. Because they've told you he is yours. It's not an obsession. You love the guy. You can have him. You're the only one getting caught up in the how and the when and the ifs, whys, buts and maybes. So this will be the last reading that I do for you on this, because Spirit is saying we're just saying the same stuff all the time, and until you change, you're not going to see any changes. Okay. Okay, right. He will give you what you want. Look at him offering you. Didn't offer you anything before, hence the fact that the field has got nothing in it. Now, when he comes forward, he will give you what you want, okay? Spirit is guiding him to you for you to have your 10 of Pentacles, okay? All the emotional security you want with him, but you need to decide what you want, okay? You need to be strong here and follow what your heart is telling you. It's not an obsession. You are obsessing over him. You're panicking. You're looking at the time going, oh my God, you know, time's going by. He's going to go off with somebody else. He's not going to commit to me. He's not going to do this. Stop it. Because the longer you're noticing that he's not there with you and you're obsessing over it and you're putting 90% of your thoughts into him all day long, you are keeping him away from you. Take your focus off him. Take him off your pedestal. Start working on yourself and know that it is a done deal. And then he will come to you. He is yours. I've told you that all along. Okay, if he was not right for you, I would have told you, get the fuck out of Dodge. Okay, he is your human if you want him, but stop your desperate energy. Okay, stop it. Just like I was saying about that client, okay? Whatever she was seeing in the 3D, she had to, in the end, ignore the 3D, put her energy back on her, start working on her self-concept, knowing that she was a goddess, knowing that goddesses don't chase, knowing that she was fucking good enough and beautiful, okay? And he came back when she finally stopped the neediness and wondering when it was going to happen. I told her all along it was going to happen. Okay, Raffia, what is your question, my lovely? Oh, are you Red Rose? I assume you are. Okay. Well, these two cards don't really help because they are showing that with the High Priestess, he's very intuitive, and with the crown chakra, you know, that is connecting to spirit. So he's a very spiritual, intuitive person. So he is, I feel that, you know, he does want to, let me just pull another card on this actually. Can we clarify this a bit more? Yeah, again, you know, he does want to offer you something here. However, you're a little bit in your negatives here, Raffia. Okay, so you are, look at this devil, you're being seduced by the devil and he's playing you like a puppet, not your person. I mean, your negative thoughts are doing your head in. Okay, you're giving into your ego. You're not following what your heart is telling you. So you're not seeing a lot of movement from him. Okay, he's got the drawbridge up, nothing going on here. Okay, he wants to, he's very in tune with you. Okay, but you've got a lot of fears perhaps, or ego talk in your mind. Okay, that inner chatter that we have. Oh, am I good enough? Am I pretty enough? Does he like me? Does he want to be with me? You know, what's he going to do? Blah 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 blah. So it's making him not come forward how you want him to. So spirit is saying you need to let go of what your ego is telling you and what is your heart telling you. Bring loving energy into this instead of the lower vibrational energy of the ego here. So yes, you know, he does want to offer you something here, and he's very in tune with you, so you probably feel a very strong connection with him because it's like you're on the same wavelength. You know, you're very in tune with each other here, but he can't give you what you want at the moment because you're got so much doubts. Again, it's like your energy is like magnets. Okay, when you're doubting, you're pushing his energy away, so you can't come together. But when you stop doubting, you attract him to you. Okay, and you come together. So get out of your, get into your wish fulfilled. What is it you want? Bring loving energy into this. Follow what your heart is telling you instead of your ego mind that is working against you here. Your ego mind doesn't care whether you're happy or not. Okay, P, next actions of Johnny towards you. Okay, P, this is yours, my lovely. Okay. P, let me go back to your question a minute. Blah, 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 blah. Is he, I've got the Queen of Pentacles here and the Page of Swords. So I don't know whether he's got somebody that he's got a child with. It may be just a mother that is being sticking her nose in, okay, or being controlling in some way. But the Queen of Pentacles for me is usually either a mother figure or an ex or somebody that he's with. So can you just clarify that for me, please? He doesn't have a child. Is he with somebody else, though? No, 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 no. It's not you. The Queen of Pentacles is never the client. No, it's not that. I know my cards and I know what Spirit tell me. I'm not interested what other readers see in their cards. Yeah, he is. Good. Okay. So, Spirit is saying here in his energy that he is starting to stand in his own power where she's concerned, okay, where this other woman is concerned. He is starting to, there are financial issues and obligations, obviously, but he is starting to value himself a bit more here. He does want to be with you, okay, but he is shielding you from her, okay? So he doesn't always tell you everything that's going on with her because he doesn't want you to know. Not because he's being nasty, because he wants to try and sort it out himself without you sticking your penny's worth in and giving him grief as well, okay? He's getting enough grief from this person. So Spirit is saying, are you in contact with him? P, are you in contact with him? No, okay, because that can come out as spying on you, following you in some way. You're keeping tabs on you, okay? But in a secretive way so that she doesn't find out, okay? So for you, Spirit is saying start doing some meditating. Take your focus off the 3D and start working on yourself, okay? So that you're knowing your first best. You're not giving her energy. Okay, what she got that I haven't got. Why is he with her? Why he told me he loved me? Why isn't he with me? And all that shit. Okay, take your energy off her. He's not happy with her. Okay, so put your energy back on you. Start doing meditations. There are lots of meditations on YouTube for self-love and self-concept. Okay, and unconditional love as well. So Spirit is saying start doing that. Okay. Start meditating here, focusing on you here. Especially here, pay attention to the red flags because your thoughts are very negative. You're just keeping yourself in your own mental prison here, starving yourself of the love that you want from this man because your thoughts and your ego are coming in more than the loving energy here. So Spirit is saying you definitely need to work on yourself because you are good enough. You can have him. It's just that you can live with him eventually. It's just that you're giving so much focus to him and her that you're keeping them together, basically. Because you're not believing that the two of you are together. So my lovely, for you, I have the Get Them Back playlist. And in there are also videos from my other channel because not all the videos are in there from my other channel. Go and listen to them. It will help you to turn your energy around, take him off your pedestal, work on yourself, and he'll come back. My lovely, I've just had a client yesterday who went off with a third party for 3 years came back to her at Christmas. Okay, when she was in desperate, I need him, I want him, I miss him, crying all the time, it just kept him away. The minute she started working on herself, knowing that he was hers, he came back. She took her focus off the how and the when, and he came back within a month of her doing that. So work on yourself, shift your energy, stop focusing on her and them. He's with you, not with her. Okay? Not in the current energy that you're in. Okay? You're focusing too much on, I want him, I need him, hurry up, when's it going to happen? And when you're in that energy, you're keeping him away for longer. Okay, so in his energy, no, he's not happy where he is. He does want to be with you. He is standing up for himself more. Okay, thinking more of himself than her. Okay, he does want to be with you, but your energy is keeping him away from you at the moment. So Spirit's advice is, yes, you can have him, but stop going over the ifs, whys, buts and maybes. Take your energy off her and see only you and him together. When you think about him, think of the two of you already together. Know it's a done deal, then he will come back. Take your focus off the how and the when. When you're focusing on how is it going to happen and when's it going to happen, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, you're going to keep him away from you for longer. That is why Spirit is saying you need to change. Yes. And my other channel, and which you can find in the Get Them Back playlist, will help you. Angela, what is your question, my lovely? Kelly, I would not be able to answer that specific question as he had visions about you. I'm not the reader to do that. Sorry. That's a legal and financial question. So no, I won't be answering that. You can ask another question or else I'll refund your money. We do say no questions, legal or financial. Okay, let's move on while we're waiting for Kelly. Any other questions? Not Kelly, sorry, I've just saw Kelly's thing. Angel Wings, if you want to change your question or else I'll refund you your money, my lovely, at the end of the session. Right, are there any other questions from anybody else, my lovelies? I haven't got any more paid questions, so unless Angel Wings changes her question. Hayley, I wouldn't be able to answer that question either. Jasmine, will and I get married this summer? Right. I never like to say tarot readings are never ever set in stone. Okay, but we do have wedding. I asked if you'll get married in summer 2022. You are sort of expecting it. Perhaps you're wanting him to propose or whatever, but you're looking out for it. Strong possibility as we have the wedding card, and putting down roots together. So it's probable, more likely than not. The only way it won't happen is if you self-sabotage or nag him to death. Okay. Addison, can you keep an eye out for Angel Wings, please, to ask her about her question? I've got a payment from Jess. Jess, what is your question? Okay, so I'm waiting for Jess. I'm waiting for Angel Wings. So Addison, can you keep your ears peeled for them, please? Right, Lisa H, could you get an energy update for you? Okay, beautiful cards for you, Lisa. Jess, we're not seeing your question, my lovely. 10 of Cups for you, Lisa. Okay, so again, you know, feeling a lot happier within yourself anyway, but also you can have your 10 of Cups. Remember, you're the magician. The power is in your hands, so keep focused on what you want. Keep your, you know, attached to your, you know, what you want. You can have what you want. Be positive. Stay positive. Stay focused on what you want as if you have it now. So beautiful cards. 3 beautiful cards there. And just have fun on the way. It's Haley, I don't do yes or no. Spirit are telling me as I'm sat here picking at my nails, saying, you know, what's stopping you from going? You're the only one stopping yourself from going, not us, not the tarot cards or anything. So you're the one stopping yourself from going. Why do you think you can't go? Of course you can go. You can go where you want, Spirit is saying. You're the one putting obstacles in your own way, in your own thoughts. So that answered your question from them. Jess, reading, yes, reading for... How many cards have we got? Angel Wings, are you still in the chat, my lovely? Can you acknowledge that we are asking you to change your question, or else do you want a refund if you don't want to ask a different question? Because your question was based on legal things. No, Jess. So Jess, post it like this. Do it in bits. Okay, whatever your question is, do it in like 2 words at a time so that I get the gist of it. Just life in general or love in general? Then that answers your question, Hayley. I certainly am not bothering to book a holiday. I can't be asked with all these bloody everything changing at the moment. I'll wait till the world's gone back to normal. Right, general reading. Just right, okay, you're gonna get whatever comes out, Jess. You've only got 3 cards anyway, my lovely. And also, Hayley, if you think about it, it is a legal thing because it's based on legal insurance. So Spirit won't answer it anyway. Hence the fact they're giving you a non-committal thing there. Okay, right, Jess. All cards that are you need a lot of healing as well. All of these cards are a greeny color. Okay, so Spirit is saying you're feeling quite low at the moment, or you might be about to come into a low patch where you just feel like running away from everything because nothing seems to be working out for you at the moment. So you just feel like your life is on hold. Okay, you're waiting here. But Spirit is saying there's a lot of negative people around you that isn't helping. Okay, because they may be trying to put what they want upon you, or just being horrible towards you, or not really listening to you here. You may feel that everybody's sort of against you here, hence the fact that you just want to get away. But Spirit is saying you need to release judging yourself, judging others, and judging the situations. Okay, release that judgment. Start sending out loving energy. Start knowing that you are good enough and can have what you want. Okay, instead of judging yourself and judging other people. How other people are showing up is based on what you're thinking about them. So if you think that everybody hates you or is being nasty or sticking their nose in, then they're going to keep doing it until you shift what you're thinking about them. So a little bit stuck energy at the moment, not a very happy bunny at the moment here. So stop engaging with these negative people as well. Stop listening to them, or stop talking negatively to people. Right, angel wings. Have you been listening to what we've been asking you? Your question that you asked, my lovely, was a legal question. So I will not be answering legal or financial questions. So do you want a refund, or do you want to ask another question, angel wings, please? Let me know. Vita, will you get married to Sunny soon? Well, we've got the wedding card, Vita. Okay. He thinks very highly of you, so make sure you think highly of yourself as well. We have father here, so there may be something that his father needs to give blessing. Your father might need to give the blessing, or there may be, you know, he wants to be a father. Take it as it resonates here. Okay, but I do have the wedding card here, so hopefully you will get married, my lovely. I don't know when. I don't do timings, so I can't give you a timing, I'm afraid. Okay, angel wheels. When will come in my life? What will come in your life? And Caroline, you've donated. What is your question, my lovely? Rihanna, why am I seeing Veronica's name everywhere? Spirit is telling you because we're showing you that she is your person or a friend that you're meant to have in your life. So shift your energy. Make sure your thoughts are lined up to what you want. You didn't, Caroline, you didn't put your question in the, I'm not seeing it on the payment slip that I've got anyway. Angel Wings, still waiting for you to be specific about what's going to come in your life. When will what come into your life, my lovely? When will love come into your life? When will what come into your life? Okay, Caroline. Right, Caroline, this is yours now. Okay, Caroline, my lovely. He sees you, you know, he cares about you a lot here. You know, caring connections, loves you. Okay, you're his wish fulfilled here. He wants to be with you here. Engagements, your love life ascending to a higher level of commitment. So he wants to be with you, but Spirit is saying it's up to you whether you walk away from him or not. They're not bringing in anybody else in the near future, so it's entirely up to you. You know, think about what you want. Do you want him or not? You know, you need to perhaps have more fun in your life, you know, you finding you and not just worrying and stressing and being, you know, anxious all the time. Take that leap of faith. It's up to you. Whatever you decide to do, you're taking that leap of faith. This is the Fool as well as that Fool. Okay, look at her falling off the cliff backwards, just trusting that the universe will bring her what she wants. So if you love him, there's no reason that you can't have him. But it's your choice if you walk away and want to find someone else. I'm not getting anybody else out at the moment. It's too early, Spirit is saying. I was just going to say, are you still in no contact? Because when I just put that engagement card away, I saw reconciliation there. So he will be back. And it hurts too much that he ghosted you. My lovely, most of my clients are in pain that their person ghosted them. But when they put their energy back onto you, okay, start doing self-concept, knowing that you're good enough and worthy enough, working on you, that's when their person comes back. So if you've got resentment, anger, hurt, you're not going to get him back yet. It's going to take ages. So it's your choice. That's why Spirit's saying if you can't get over the hurt, move on. Because even if he did come back, you're just going to bite his head off. So it's your choice. Okay. Right, Angel Wings, this is the last shout out for you, my lovely. What are you asking about? You're just being open-ended. Okay. Oops, sorry, I instead of show your question, I hid it, Caroline, but I did see it. Right. And there's Wendy Ann. She was in no contact for 7 months and she's done the work that I asked her to do. She's followed me on my Instagram when I'm doing mentoring and on here. And she's now in contact with her person every day. And because she's changed, he's noticed she's changed. She's not needy. She's not desperate. She's not having to ask him, do you love me? Do you want to be with me? Do you think I'm pretty? Do you want this? And all that. He's just seduced by her new energy, which is making her even more attractive and appealing instead of not. That's why I do mentoring. Right, Simone, can I ask, will there be reconciliation between me and Joseph? Okay, Simone, I don't know when, my lovely, okay, but he is brokenhearted without you, okay? He is really doing a lot of thinking here, and he will message you. Now, it can take, you know, when I see this, it may not be imminent. It may still take a couple of weeks, a couple of months, okay? So make sure that your energy is not desperate energy. Where is he? When's it going to happen? If you're looking for it every day, it's going to take you longer. You're causing the time delay. So I have a Get Them Back playlist that will help you. And in that playlist are videos, some videos from my other channel. So go and watch the other videos on my other channel as well. It will help. All it's showing me is that, yes, he does want to get in touch with you here. Okay, but when depends on you getting out of your I'm looking for it every day. Hurry up. When is it? I need him to make me feel good. I think I have a video in the Get Them Back playlist, Simone, something like what's stopping you from them, what's stopping them coming forward, or something like that. I can't remember. I haven't looked for a long time. But that will help you as well. Mystic Moon Spirit is saying no because they answered your question 2 days ago and they're saying nothing's changed. So that was pretty blunt from them. Like, oh, Mystic Moon, no, because we answered that question the other day and nothing's changed. He hasn't changed, so nothing's changed. That told you then. Right, Vinka, how is Martin feeling? Blah, blah, blah. Knowledge that I've decided to start a new relationship with another guy, also in contact. Virgo, fuck, okay. Right. Can I know how Jay feels about me? It's been a couple of days. Oh no, that's not who I was reading a minute ago. I was reading someone else. Vinka. Right. How is Martin feeling in knowledge that I've decided to start a new relationship with another guy? Well, probably not very impressed, but let's have a look. Yes, not very impressed, but hey ho. Yeah, he's not very impressed. He might try to convince you to stay, but it's your choice, Spirit is saying. I want to know about... Yes, keep going. Andrea. I don't know whether he did miss you at Christmas, my lovely. I have asked, they're just saying he felt a little bit guarded, but he was happy enough, and some kind of proposition for you here. Doesn't mean engagement, doesn't mean marriage necessarily. It could be that he comes up with an idea and says, hey, what about if we do next Christmas together, or what if we do this together, or whatever. Okay, he's going to come forward with some idea here for you. Okay, about reading. Okay. Oh dear. We get so far, angel wings. We know that you want to know about something, but what do you want to know about? Are you just saying that you want a general love reading? Is that what you're saying? Or do you have a specific person in mind? If you do, then put their initial, please. We will get there before I go to bed. Right. Rihanna, I've already answered your question. Spirit didn't need the cards. They said the reason you're seeing your person's name everywhere, or that person's name everywhere, is because Spirit is trying to guide you into shifting your energy and your thoughts about that person so that you can come back into contact with that person if you want to. I didn't do a reading. Spirit just told me what they want you to know. I haven't got any cards that'll answer that. That's why they're saying, oh God. No, angel wings, we haven't finally got your question. Right, let me type it in here. Angel wings, is it a general love reading? If so, type general. If about a specific person, put their initial. Right, angel wings, I've typed in something for you to read there. Perhaps you can read that and that will help. Right. Yay. You've only got 3 cards anyway, haven't you? After all that, I think. Oh no, it was 6 cards. Let you off. Right, okay. Yeah, we had to work for our money then, didn't we? Okay. So angel wings, we have the King of Swords here. Okay, now this can be somebody from your past coming forward, speaking their truths. Okay, not wanting to fight anymore. If you have no interest in anybody from your past, because I do have separation here. So you may be separated from this person and wanting them back. If not, then this is showing me that somebody coming forward who is quite intelligent. Okay, they are a truthful person. Okay, they know what they want. They are going to think the world of you. Okay, you're going to think the world of them, but you know, you're going to feel like you've hit the jackpot, but you can self-sabotage a bit here. Okay, when you look in the mirror, she's looking in the mirror here, you're seeing yourself not as perhaps somebody beautiful or attractive, sexy, magnetic. Okay, so work on your self-concept here. It may be that this person has to separate from someone first so that they can be with you. It may be, you know, somebody who's coming out of a relationship. They may just have separated from somebody. You know, work is in progress for this person to come into your life, whether it is somebody you're wanting in your life, back into your life, or someone new. But you do get caught up in your emotions a little bit here. You do sort of self-sabotage a bit here. Spirit is saying be grateful for things that you do have in your life, as well as things that you want in your life. I give gratitude to things I've got in my life: a roof over my head, I've got Wi-Fi, I've got a washing machine, I've got a shower. I don't have to go down to a river and do my washing in a river. I don't have to have a bath in a puddle. Okay, I've got a car, I've got a house, I've got my business. You know, and I give thanks for things I want as if I already have it as well. So give gratitude. Be grateful for what you do have as well as what you want. So there is some kind of romance coming in for you, angel wings. When? I don't know. I don't do timings, my lovely. QWERTY, this is yours. Right, QWERTY, this is yours, my lovely. QWERTY, are you in contact with your person? Okay. Okay. So, QWERTY, he's heartbroken without you, okay? It may be that he knows he broke your heart if he went into no contact with you, but he is really thinking like, why did I leave? If he left you, then he is going over, why did I do that? Okay, why did I do that? If you walked away from him, then he's thinking, why did you do that? Okay, but he's not very happy without you here. There is some healing that needs to be done here. Okay, QWERTY, there is some healing here, and it could be with the mother card. It could be that his mother or your mother was an influence in perhaps a breakup. It could be that you're perhaps the mother of his children. It might be that you've got childhood issues from your mother. Okay, it could be a number of things, but there's definitely some healing that needs to be done here on your side, Spirit is saying. He is going to come back into your life. He is your human, as Spirit like to say. Okay, he is the person that you can have, but you need to really work on yourself. Do some self-concept meditating as well. You know, listen to meditations that are for self-concept, self-love. Do self-concept and self-love affirmations. You know, sending unconditional love to him as well, instead of caught up in your thoughts of you're an arse, I hate you, you hurt me, sort of thing. He will come back into your life. Okay, when, I don't know, but you will have a new beginning with him. You know, coming out of the cold into the warm here. As I was saying earlier, that I had a client yesterday who had been in separation for 3 years. Contact sporadic on and off between them, but when she finally worked on herself, which happens to all my clients, when you take your focus off your person and you put yourself on your pedestal, you start doing self-concept affirmations and self-love, so that you know that you're a fucking goddess and you know that you're beautiful, and why the fuck wouldn't they want to be with you, basically. Okay, then you take your focus off them, you take your focus off the how and the when, and they will come back. Your energy, when it's looking for them all the time, wanting them, waiting, when's it going to be, how's it going to happen, is causing the time delay. Okay, so I had worked with her for a year, but it finally took her till sort of October for her to finally have worked on herself, knew that she was good enough, took her focus off the 3D, wasn't bothered, she knew he was hers. In her heart, she wasn't interested in what the 3D or what anybody was saying about him and the third party, and he turned up at Christmas, walked away from the third party and turned up. So as soon as she shifted in her energy, it literally took weeks instead of years. So again, I did readings for her all the way through as well, and said, yes, he's not happy with the third party. He does want to leave her. He does want to be yours. But it took a year because she kept pushing the timeline out by being needy and desperate. It's not happening. I'm hearing he's fine with the third party. I said, I don't give a fuck. He's not happy with the third party. So in order for your question, yes, he's your person. You can have him, but you really do need to work on yourself. So I suggest, as Spirit is telling you here, to start doing meditating with self-love meditations, self-concept meditations, and sending loving energy to someone meditations here, so that he can come back into your life quicker should you want him in your life. You might not want him in your life, but he is there for you to have. He's not very happy without you, but your energy is not allowing his energy to come forward, because there's some healing that needs to be done within you, so that when he does come back, you can sustain and maintain the relationship, my lovely. And I just saw 2 cards then, QWERTY, that said you do need to do some work on yourself, and when he does come back in, he will be serious this time. Okay. Amina, advice for you. Okay, yeah, Spirit is showing me, look at you drowning here. Okay, you get caught up very much in your emotions, Amina. You feel like you're drowning in your emotions here. You react to what other people think and feel about you. You're more concerned, what do other people think and feel about me, instead of what do I think and feel about myself. Spirit is saying it's your decision. You're driving the chariot, you're driving the vehicle. But here, he's about to leap onto one of the horses. Well, the white horse is positive, the black horse is negative. So it's your choice. You wake up every day in your same old thoughts that are not doing you any good. So you're stuck in a repetitive, habitual thought pattern that is not serving you. Spirit is saying you can have what you want, whatever you want, but you're just trapping yourself. So again, doing meditations when I'm mentoring people and they've got very low self-esteem, doing meditations on self-concept, self-love, healing. Okay, start with those meditations, listening to affirmations as you're going about your day and watching what you're thinking. You're the one choosing to dwell in negative thoughts all the time. Okay, it is a process, it is work. You've got to literally change your personality. You've got to have the death of your old self and your old ego thoughts in order to make room for the new. So it's like learning anything. It takes 21 days to learn a new habit, but learning a new you takes longer. It's like if you want to learn a language or learn to drive or learn to swim, it's not going to happen overnight, my lovely. So if you keep giving up, you're just giving up on yourself, Spirit is saying. It's your choice. Nobody else is going to do it for you. You're the one sitting yourself on the naughty step, Amina. Okay, Rachel, Queen, what are Daniel's true feelings for you? Okay, Rachel, for you. I've got two cards here that are showing me that he does think about you all the time. He does still think you're very beautiful. He does want to be with you here. The Sun card for me can be communication. It can also be that you're just going to be happy together. You're going to find your happiness with each other again one day. I don't get timings, so in 3 cards, Spirit is telling me that he will come back to you one day. So again, go to my Get Them Back playlist. Start shifting your energy and stop looking for it to happen. When you're looking for it, it's going to take longer. Okay, SS, what's next for you in your relationship with Taurus? SS, are you in no contact with your person? SS, are you in contact with your person? Okay, I didn't think you were, because I've got ignore the honeymoon. This card comes out for me when the angel is bringing this person towards you, okay? Your person thinks about you all the time. However, you do tend to overthink things. So you've got a lot of thoughts going in the opposite of what you want. In other words, you've got thoughts that are not lining up with you feeling as if you're in a nice relationship with him. You're still going over the old story, Spirit is saying. Spirit is saying there's got to stop being battles. You know, when you are in contact with him, make sure you're not arguing, make sure you're not pushing, make sure you're not needy. You know, there's been a lot of Spirit is saying things need to change. Okay, things need to change between you. But Spirit is guiding him towards you, but you keep overthinking things and bringing in your negative feelings here, your thoughts all the time. Your thoughts aren't lining up with what you want. Okay, Iona, what's next between you and Frank? Okay, I have the codependency card here. So I don't know, Iona, if he's with somebody else and somebody is codependent on him, because I do have house here. So he may be living with somebody who is codependent with. If he's not, then Spirit is just saying your energy is codependent on him. In other words, you're sort of coming from the energy of hurry up when I need him to come back because I'm feeling shit. When he comes back, I'll feel happy. And Spirit is saying, if you're waiting for that, that's relying on somebody else to make you happy, whole and complete and to give you love. You've got to fill your own cup up with. You're very much caught up in your emotions here. Okay, so at the moment, your energy isn't really... If he's with somebody else and there's codependent energy between the two of them, then he's not happy there, okay? And there is movement. But if he's not with somebody else, then your energy is codependent. So it's, like I say, I'm not happy, so hurry up. I need you to come back in my life to make me feel happy so that I can live my life. And Spirit is saying, you're barking up the wrong tree. Your emotions are affecting this and slowing it down. So shift your energies, my lovely. Yes, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you because your energy is low energy. Wendy, energy check between you and your son, yeah? Let's have a look on here. Okay. Spirit is saying to you, Wendy, reminding you that you're the Empress. Okay? You can have what you want. The Justice card. You can have what you want. It's not up to him. It's up to you. He is showing up in your consciousness, in your reality based on what you're thinking. So if there's a situation, then see him as being happy with that situation. If it's something, if you're in no contact or whatever, then again, see the two of you in contact. It comes from you. Okay, you didn't just do your conscious creating, Wendy, to get your SP back. It's for everything in your life. Whatever you're assuming, believing, or your perception of things and your thoughts is what you're going to get. Everybody is a messenger of those thoughts, beliefs, and assumptions. So change from within. What do you want the end or the outcome to be? You've got the answers within you, my lovely. Everything is already there. And Spirit is reminding you of that, with you being the Empress. It's up to you. Okay. Feel like a bloody psychologist. But it is a spiritual law. That's why Spirit keep going on about it, how the human mind works. Because at the end of the day, we're a spiritual being before we were a human being. So being a spiritual being, you can have being do what you want. It's just your ego thought, your ego mind that's coming in stopping you. When you follow what your heart wants, your true compass, that's when you start getting what you want. But you've got to fight those negative thoughts off or become a slave to the devil. Slave to those thoughts. Suzanne, who are you in the chat, my lovely? Suzanne, who are you in the chat and what? Oh no, I got your question. Right, this is your reading, Suzanne. Sorry, Suzanne, just before Wendy goes. Wendy Ann, imagine you're having a conversation with us in the chat. Okay, when you're going to bed at night, imagine that you're saying to me and Addison, oh my God, my son and I are in full contact. I got to see the grandkids. We had a lovely time together, etc., etc., etc. Okay, do it that way. Then you're bringing in your emotions into it. Okay. So, Suzanne, your person, you will be back with your person, okay? There's still some romantic feelings here, okay? There's still the romantic feelings here. There are changes that need to be made within how you're thinking because you're keeping him from running from you. You keep thinking of him as he's in no contact. How could you do this? When's he coming back? So you're keeping him away from you. He does want to be with you here, and Spirit is saying that there's something he needs to release first, okay? But I don't know what it is. It's connected to his emotions here. So it could be perhaps he's got insecurities or fears within himself that he needs to release. But Spirit is saying that it's going to happen in an unexpected way. So if you're sat there watching your phone every day wondering, is today going to be the day he's going to contact me, then you're wasting your time, because I feel that it's going to happen in a way that you can't think of. So you could be out and about and bump into him, or something else happens for the two of you to come back into contact. But you definitely need to get out of this lack energy. he's not here. When's he coming back? How is he going to come back? He left me. He did this. He's in no contact. When you keep focusing on the no contact, you're keeping it in place longer. So you're keeping him away from you. So go to my Get Them Back playlist and start listening to that. In there are some videos from my other channel. Not all of my other channel videos are in there, but they will help. So go and check them out as well. And I just saw then as well, let go of control issues, let this unfold naturally. So the more you're focusing on hurry up, when's it going to be, how's it going to happen, you're keeping it away from you longer. Spirit is telling you here. And yes, Wendy Ann, you're focusing on the 3D. You're in control, not anybody else. Right. Sincere, how does Daniel perceive me? Let me just see, Addison, if I can click on that. Yeah, it works. Okay. Addison, can you close the payments at past, please, my lovely? Sincere, are you in contact with Daniel? Well, you will hear from him, okay? He's feeling quite victorious about it, sees things between you, wants to be with you here, lovely home life together, and the two of you growing things together. This is like a rebirth, the two of you growing together here. So he's going to be back in your life, but I don't know when. I don't get timings here, I'm afraid. He is doing a lot of thinking, wondering what you're doing. So he is wanting to be with you. So he will reach out at some point. Okay. Helga, this is yours, my lovely. Okay, Helga, for you. In his energy, he is still believing in the connection. Okay, he's feeling a lot calmer within himself as well. He's sort of really getting on top of things in his energy. So his energy is shifting. But when I look at your advice for you, sort of, you know, when I've asked what's sort of stopping you from believing it's real, Spirit is saying you're not focusing enough on what you want all the time. You keep slipping back into the old story. And they're saying here, you know, again, what's your resistance? You're not living in the end all the time. Every day you should be saying, who am I? Well, I'm his partner. Okay, you're going back over the old story. So Spirit is saying what's causing your doubts. You've got to turn your back on these emotions that are not serving you. You're looking at the 3D, you're looking at the outside, you're putting your senses into the 3D instead of within you. Take your senses off the 3D. You don't manifest in the 3D, you're manifesting within you. Everything you want is within you. You can talk to him when you want, within you. You can have inner conversations. You can see him, okay, in visuals. You come within. That's what creates and gets pushed out into the 3D. So Spirit is saying you will be together, but stop looking. If you're still noticing the lack, when is it? What am I doing wrong? Blah, blah, blah. You're causing a time delay. You have to be doing your self-concept. You need to be doing inner conversations with your person, taking your focus off the 3D, okay, and just getting to that point where you know it's a done deal. Okay, you're already a couple, and then he will come in. But keep working on yourself. You're not working on yourself enough, Spirit is saying, because you're not living in the end. Who you believe you are and what you believe you have is what you're going to get. So every day, for every day that you're waking up going, is he going to contact me today? That's not being together. You're already together. So you're just going about your day as if you're already a couple. You wouldn't be worrying and stressing, where is he? What's he doing? Okay, so Spirit is saying you're not living in the end enough. His energy is shifting with the work that you're doing, but you're in and out of the old story and the new story. So turn your back on the emotions that are not serving you and stay in the wish fulfilled. Or just know that it's a done deal. Your mind tends to have little blips every now and again, and you go into a bit of a meltdown there. Okay. Oh, shit. What the fuck's that? Okay, Mia, message from Spirit for you. Okay, Mia, for you, with this card, look how she's got her eyes closed. She's ignoring the 3D and really going within and tapping into her intuition and her heart. So perhaps you need to do meditations, especially if it's regarding a person here. I mean, look at him. He's passionate about you. My God, you know, I could lick this card. He is... He is quite a hunk there, you know, bringing you what you want here, having that courage and strength. But you do tend to self-sabotage here. Okay, everything's fine. I mean, look at this squirrel's house. It's just a tickle on his house. You know, it hasn't killed the butterflies or anything, but you do go back into old thoughts. Okay, so stop self-sabotaging. Just ignore the 3D, go within and connect um, internally here. He is quite a sultry, woo. Sorry, I got wet marks on licking him there. That was naughty of me to lick him. You're the magician. Okay, Spirit is reminding you, you're the magician. You've got the power. Okay, he's certainly ready there, but you just get caught up in your emotions sometimes. You probably get static shock from the TV. Right, KE general reading for, I think you wanted January, didn't you? KE general reading for January. Right, let's make sure we don't get any lickies here. Right, we all suddenly want Mia's man. We'll have Mia's man there. Right. I've got to take my eyes off the chat here because I'm looking at all you lot there. Shouldn't have done that. Right, sorry. KE, general reading for you. It's the first time that card's come out, actually. That's why I was so struck by it. Because this deck's quite new. I've only had it about 2 weeks or something, but perhaps 3 weeks now, but it's the first time he's come out. Okay, so KE, feeling a little bit stuck here. You feel like you're hanging around. So you may feel that your life is sort of on hold. It may be that you're waiting for other people. But with the hangman, she can reach up and put herself down. Okay, you don't need to. She's not bound by her feet. And Spirit is telling you that here. You can, what you want, you can have. Your happiness is in your hands, not in other people's hands. So turn your back on any emotions that are not serving you here. Okay, turn your back on the cups. Cups are emotions here. So perhaps you're a little bit caught up in your emotions, you know, and it's causing a stalemate situation or something to be stuck, or you're waiting for people and you're, you know, what are your thoughts that you're thinking of if you're waiting for somebody or something to happen? Because, you know, you can have what you want here. Right. Queen, will me and thanks. Well, I'm waiting for a positive pregnancy test. Well, hopefully you will. So don't get caught up in your emotions about it. Thought I saw, Queen, will you and AS reconcile? Well, believe me, KE, okay, it took me 9 months to fall pregnant with my second child because I was desperate. And when I finally stopped worrying about it and thought, you know what, fuck it, I got pregnant. Okay, Queen, for you. Your person has changed, okay? He may be older than you, I don't know, or just be sort of maturing a little bit here in his thoughts. He is thinking about you here, but Spirit is saying you need to pay attention to the signs, okay? The signs are cautioning you to the red flags. So where are your thoughts when you think of this? Are they lining up to you being a loving couple? And are you having loving thoughts, or are you like, what the fuck? We're in no contact. You're focusing on the lack. Okay, now when he does reach out, or if you reach out to him, whatever, okay, it may just be as friends at first, so testing the waters, especially if you've been in no contact for a little while. He doesn't know if you've gone off with somebody else or whatever. Then he may come in and test the waters with a high. You might test the waters with a high, but not if you're in a negative. Don't force the 3D if you're not lined up to loving energy. You've got work to do on yourself, Spirit is telling you here. So again, self-concept affirmations, self-concept affirmations, self-love affirmations, and meditations, sending unconditional love to him. Okay. And also, key, when I did fall pregnant, well, with both of them, I was so desperate for them to be born. I kept thinking like about 32 weeks. So, well, if they're born now, then okay, they'll be in an incubator, but at least I'll see them. The first one was 9 days late and the second one was 12 days late. So it just shows the more you're focusing on the timing, it gets pushed out. It will come when it's meant to happen. The more you keep giving that desperate energy, you're causing more stress, so you're keeping it away from you. Tiffany, how does Gemini feel about you? Okay. Putty, 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 putty. Tiffany, how does a Gemini feel about you currently? No contact. He definitely has feelings for you. He thinks about you all the time here. Thinks how much love he has for you. Okay, a little bit caught up in his emotions here. Now with the Sun card, this is two things: happiness, wanting to be happy with you, but also contact. So he may be thinking, shall I contact you? When he does, there, if you were prone to arguing a lot or bickering a lot, that's got to stop, Spirit says. Okay, things need to change. Don't think that when he comes back you're going to pick up where you left off and it goes back to the same old shit. Spirit is saying no. Okay, enough. The battles have to stop. So I don't know when he will be back. I don't get timings, but he certainly is thinking about you and wanting to be with you here. And also KE as well, when I wanted a baby, my first baby, okay, I'd been on the pill for some time and everybody was like, you know, whatever I was reading, people were saying, oh, if you've been on the pill a long time, it's going to take you ages, your body has to settle down and get back to normal. I fell straight away because I was expecting it to take a long time. It happened overnight. Like I say, when I wanted my daughter 3 years later, Christ, I was so desperate. And it took, you know, my periods were getting later and later. It went up to when I had no period for 60 days and was convinced I was pregnant, did a test and it was still negative. That's when I got to the point, you know what, fuck it. I can't be asked anymore. And I fell pregnant straight away. The next month I was pregnant. So the more you're desperate, the more you're worrying, the more you're wanting it, you're keeping it further away from you. Ramadana, my lovely, sorry. Just seeing yours pop up again. Too many, sorry. Thought there was only one there, but there wasn't. Okay. I can't remember, Ramadana, if your person is with somebody else. Yes, married. Okay. I thought there was from these two cards. This is showing me third party and she is a beast. Okay, means that she's just always nagging and moaning here. He does value you, okay, he does see you as beautiful, but you really need to take him off your pedestal. Okay, by now, Ramadana, you should be seeing the movement you want, but you're so focused on them, you're so focused on him, What does he think and feel about you all the time? What's he doing next? You're forgetting that it's all about you. Come on, you listen to the mentoring, you listen to the other things that I teach, just like that success story I had yesterday. 3 years with her person being with somebody else, and despite everybody telling her he's happy with that third party, I kept telling her, no, he's not. He's yours, but you have to take your focus off him and the 3D. So she focused on herself. She started in this year. Okay, I started mentoring her earlier this year. She could not take her focus off the 3D. She was being triggered like mad, always constantly thinking that the third party had control over him, etc., etc., etc. I said, you've got to stop. Took her focus off the 3D. Didn't care what anybody told her. Fake news is what she kept saying. I don't care. Fake news. It's not my reality. Worked on herself to the point where she was like a goddess. Okay. Knew that he was hers. And he turned up at Christmas. And that literally took her from the summer to finally work on her self-concept to then in the end of October ignoring the 3D completely. I don't care. I know he's mine. I'm not looking for it. I'm not waiting for it. And boom, it happened. That's how quick it can happen. You're the one causing the time delay, Ramadana. I cannot stress this enough. Okay, and I know where your energy is by your questions. What's he thinking and feeling? What's he doing? No, it's your thoughts that are creating. So what do you want him to be treating you like? How do you want him to be thinking and feeling about you? Are you lined up every day, waking up saying, I'm his wife? He's my man. No, you're not, because you keep going back to him and her. And what is he doing? He's not going to change your reality. You have to change your reality so that you get the best version of you and the best version of him. He is still sexually attracted to you. He's not going to go off you. He's not going to suddenly hate you. Okay? He is your person. You're just not allowing him in. If you had no interest in him, you would not care about him. He would not be yours. You cannot get over him. He is the person you want. So start doing the work on you. All of your readings, I've told you that he wants to be with you, but you're not allowing him in energetically. And when he does come back in, you two fall out and argue because he triggers you, because you're not doing the work on you enough. Queen. Oh. Okay, for you, Queeno, again, for you, it's something is going to come in for you, but you're trapping yourself in your own thoughts here. Okay, you're worrying, stressing, which is only natural, but the more you worry and stress, the longer you're keeping what you want away from you. So when you go to bed at night, imagine that somebody is saying, hey, Queen, you know, congratulations on your new job. And you're like, oh my God, it's amazing. This is the hours I work. This is the pay I've got. Okay, if you don't know what work you want, don't worry about that. Just imagine that you're saying, this is the hours I want. You know, this is the hours I work. It's 5 minutes from home. I've got my own desk, or I do this, or whatever job you want to do. Okay, you don't need to know where it is. Spirit will bring it to you. But at the moment, you're just sort of trapping yourself. You will get a job, okay, but your worrying and stressing is not helping. I can't say if it's going to necessarily be in January, because the more you stress and worry, the longer it's going to take you to get something. So stop worrying and stressing. See it as already done. How would you feel if you already had a job? Then something will come in for you. Yes, definitely. Something's coming in for you. Once you shift your energy from the lack and the worrying. And Ramadana as well. I always know when my clients are going to start to see movement, just like I knew with Wendy, just like I knew with Tanya, okay, just like I knew with that other client and my other success stories as well. Not all of them want a YouTube video being made on them. But when they get to a point that they know that their person is theirs, and they're not looking at the 3D, they just know it's a done deal, and in their 3D all they're doing is getting up and living their best life for them. They're doing things that they love to do. They're doing things that make them happy. When they've taken their focus off that person, that's when they come in and they start to get the movement they want. Their person changes and comes in. You're not at that stage. You're chasing him all the time, energetically. My lovely goddesses don't chase. Stick your ass on your pedestal and stop chasing him, and say to yourself in the day, every time you start to think, what's he doing? What's he thinking? Say, no, I'm a goddess. I don't chase. He chases me. Thank you very much. He pursues me. He can't stop thinking about me all day long. He's only got eyes for me. You're not in your power enough. You're too focused on what are they doing? What's he doing? He's not talking to me now. Fuck my life. You're fucking it up for yourself. It's not because it's hard. It's not because there's a time limit. The time delay is you, because you're not lining up to what you want. Your assumption is what creates. So if you're assuming you're not together and he's still married, then that's what you're going to keep seeing. It's that simple. But if you're assuming that you're a married couple, that you live together and it's a done deal, that will become your reality. Oh, I know what I was going to do for you. KE, do you need to move? Would you need to move as well? Are you thinking of moving? Morel. Are you thinking of moving? Has that been something you've been discussing? All right, okay. Sorry, two came out then and I didn't know which one to go with. Okay. It's not really coming out with their feelings for you, Morale, here, but it is showing me union still. Okay. So with this work card, she may be having problems at work here because we've got the work card and hostilities, but it can be as well your energy reflecting back, okay, as well, because she's a reflection of you. So keep putting the work in, okay. Know it's a done deal. Like I was saying to Ramadana, okay, the minute you have worked on yourself, you know it's a done deal. You're not looking for it. You're not waiting for it. You just are going about your day quite happy. You know it's a done deal. Boom, it will come in. Okay, you've took your senses off the 3D, which is fake news, and everything is within you. If you want to have a conversation, talk to them within. Okay, you're not looking outside of you. You're having those inner conversations. Okay, so make sure that you don't have any hostile thoughts as well here. But you know, union is coming. You will get the message you want. Right then, my lovelies, I am going to have to go because my battery is going low here as well, and it's late here as well. So, my lovely, I don't really do pregnancy questions anyway, KE. So if you do book a private reading, don't think that, you know, if the pregnancy card comes out, that's fair enough. But if it doesn't, you know, I don't do it particularly on pregnancy because I don't get timings anyway. So, you know, even if the pregnant card did come out, I've only got one deck that's got a pregnant card. If that did come out, then I wouldn't know when it's going to be. Right then, my lovely. Thank you, Addison, for your time. Thank you for all of you. I am out of here. Love and light.